Welcome to our iOS and PC MC5 community game stream. My name is Counterfeit, joined by Dealers today. Dealers, we're going to be going through an hour of iOS action and then switching across to PC to end out our stream today. Oh gosh, them's fighting words. Come and join us to pick up a fight of your own. ESL 1, 2, 3. Let's start up that 59-minute timer now. Our time's running out on iOS. When that timer goes to 0, we'll be switching across to PC at the beginning of our next game. Hero Gaming Simon and friends, welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are doing well. Just going to give my MC5 a little restart there. Sorry, looks like it's hiccups on its way into the game. Oh, wait a second. I forgot to turn on my desktop audio because I don't use that normally. Apologies, dealers. It looks like I made you all kinds of silent before, but they should be able to hear your wonderful voice now.
Oh no. Hey everyone! Can you hear me? I can hear myself. So I guess that's enough for me.
In your ears or on the stream?
No, I just... You know, I guess in my ears, because I'm talking and I have ears and they pick up sound.
Alright.
If that wasn't confusing, now you guys are probably confused.
So guys, our next game is getting set up. ESL 1, 2, 3, 12K JB, you're new to the stream. Well, welcome. If you're on iOS or PC, this day is exclusively for your enjoyment. We invite you guys to come in and join us live on stream on iOS. I'll be playing on PC in an hour's time. Both myself and Duelist will be playing against you guys, with you guys, for you guys, all the permutations you can imagine.
Now, kind of it. Since we're about to reach Christmas, what kind of wishes do you have?
Wait, we get wishes for Christmas?
No. But again, I'm assuming you'll probably receive some presents. So what are you wishing for?
Oh, I see. Well, let's see. I think, is peace on Earth an option?
No, but you can have peace with me.
I'll take it.
Nice. Well, congratulations. You have officially established peace with me. I will no longer bully you then.
What a precious gift. Also, I just saw Igor creeping their way into the lobby. Do you know, Deedless, that last time Igor chased me around the map, shooting me in the butt again and again and again? It was awful.
I would assume you did something that you shouldn't have done then, kind of it.
Are you blaming the victim here?
Of course.
Ugh!
Why would anyone shoot you in the butt if you didn't do anything that kind of calls for that kind of action?
How outrageous. Street Report podcast. Oh gosh. There's someone with some branding on point there. I have no idea what a Street Report podcast is. But welcome. And Shim, with the extremely stream inappropriate name. Welcome as well. Hector and Lucas. How you guys doing? Dues for headphones. If any of you guys are previous MC5 players and you're just coming back in to see how things are, you are of course more than welcome. It's of course, if you feel like you're up for playing, there's still plenty of time to download and get in on the action if you'd like to. So there's Igor coming back in. Alright, so Deedless, the point of this game is I'm going to take down Igor and take him down hard.
You want to shoot them as much in the butt as possible.
No, I operate differently than Igor. I'm better than Igor. I'll shoot them in the face.
Oh wow, that's certainly a consolation prize for Igor.
That's right. Well, to be fair, I'll shoot him in the butt if the opportunity comes up as well, but...
Okay. So you're not exclusively going for the face.
Yeah. Alright, what have we got? So, Shim, we're going to follow you around. As I think it was Maria Olivares said yesterday on stream, that your teammates are great as ablative armor. They also function as a radar of sorts to tell you where your opponents are because they'll start shooting at them. Steve MC5 asking about the monthly finals. There was unfortunately some problems with last weekend, but there were supposed to be a lot of the finals. So hopefully we'll get that picked up again. I think there's been some extra measures put in place to make sure that everyone can make it along.
But Steve, it is a good question because the last monthly final that we've had was the July/August monthly final for the PC. So technically we should have the September/November one, September/October one coming up soon. Though right now we are still investigating some stuff alongside our good friends and good admins here in the MC5 community. So it will be coming up, Steve, sure, in some time. And then in Ariyama asking, can you use low tier guns to kill high level players? Well, I have tried to kill people and Peter with low tier guns in Aria, and I can safely say that it does give you a disadvantage.
I think it's still very much doable. It's just more difficult. I think if you can play, the thing is, it's tough because when you're new, you're not only you've got to unlock a lot of weapons still, but you're also probably not playing as well as the other people are. I definitely recommend watching some of our MC5 YouTubers to see how they play, and then try and kind of copy them. Because if you shoot someone in the back, even if you've got a much lower tier weapon, you're probably still going to win.
What if you shoot them in the butt? Or in the face?
Well, that's what I just did to Street Report. The
Peter.
butt is a part of the face.
I surely don't hope so. Like, I don't think my butt is part of my face.
Haha! Nice! Battle Wing, good to see ya. Currently joining me on stream is Deedless from the grand land of Denmark. Ooh,
Of Daneland.
Danish
Where
land.
The Danish land. We actually used to own England, but then we were kicked out.
Really?
Because yeah, I'm pretty sure the Danes used to like own a part of England, well, like way back when we were Vikings and stuff like that.
Oh, I can believe it. I mean, pretty much everyone's owned England at some point.
Yeah, back when you guys were still a bunch of like uncivilized people.
Not very much has changed then.
Ah, that's true. You are a man of knowledge. You know so much. I am so proud of you.
Let's see. Alright.
Are?
How are we doing? We're not doing terribly. Whoops. Freaking out a little bit there. So I think for... There we go. Double headshot.
Hey Welder, welcome to the stream. We're just running a bunch of community games right now, so if you want to play, you can join up using the passkey ESL123 over on iOS, and you can still join up even though the game is actually running, so there's no reason not to come in and try and help Peter actually win this game.
Looks like our opponent isn't willing to go by the side, so we're kind of pre-firing heavily here, because our accuracy goes up the more we pre-fire, though I think our opponent eventually ran away.
How's that working for you?
Yeah, well, I mean, we were so scary that our opponent just left.
Sure, I would say that too if I was you.
So, we've got ourselves a pretty even game here. I think let's see, so we're actually, the red team is a bit confusing because our score... Actually, no, our score isn't on the right side of the screen. We got killed by Igor, who has managed to sneak through the wall. What a sneaky beak. Yes! I made good on my promise. Igor, face to face, smashed them. Now, some might say that being shot in the butt by someone indicates that they outmaneuvered you successfully.
Sure.
So, it doesn't have quite the same connotations that it would normally.
Sure.
Arr. Oh, British Explorer. So, Deedless, I don't think you got to meet British Explorer yesterday. Was very excited about Phoenix Point, which is, I believe, a new... I don't think it's actually an XCOM game, but I think it's XCOM adjacent. They was downloading during the stream. So, let us know how it was, British Explorer. I'm always curious. I'm a big fan of turn-based strategy as well. Vahid, hey, how you doing? I believe your sister, Vahid, came along and was talking to us about all of your different strategies you came up with. Shim is currently destroying everyone. I think is pretty much carrying the red team right now. Done it!
You died again, Confed. Come on, you are so close to winning. Your opponent, arguably closer to winning, but I believe in you.
Okay, are they going to come around the corner? No. It's the old grenade standoff. I generally don't know in that situation if it's better for me to have not died or to have tried to rush forward for the kill and then, based on historical results, get slaughtered.
Well,
Igor X! Ugh.
Well, to be fair, Confed, you only had, what, like 1 or 2 kills left, or your team could only die once or twice more, so might as well just rush forward and try and go for something cheeky.
Oh, interesting. So, the other team had 2 carry members and 1 person who didn't get a single kill. Whereas our team was a little bit more evenly spread. I don't know what that says about our team, but...
It just says that you guys were so close. We just needed to focus on that one player that were absolutely carrying the other team.
Alright, ESL 1, 2, 3, let's get the next game going. We're going to go to a free-for-all in the museum.
Still on iOS, kind of it?
Yeah, we'll be on iOS for the next 47.5 minutes. 100 Abons Sans videos. Hello, hello. Legendary Ploppy is still waiting for Modern Combat Versus. And we'll see if we can investigate that a little bit more next time. Now, I don't know if you knew about this, dude. In fact, in front you didn't. But I believe just a few days ago, Sniper Fury, another Game Loft game, celebrated their 4th anniversary.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty neat. Unfortunately, they left their channel connected, so we accidentally ended up streaming the MC5 to there. But Hero Gaming Simon was thoughtful enough to head over there and check it out for us.
Oh well.
Insanity.
But I did not know that was a thing.
No, I didn't either. So Insanity joining the game. Alright, we'll see if we can grab a few more people, then we'll get this one started. Yes, as Hero Gaming Simon says, Battlewing, come and join us. Oh, you're on PC. Well, we'll be playing on PC a little later on. I think you can still be aware of. British Explorer, XCOM Phoenix Point is fun but unforgiving. Lost 6 soldiers on easy mode already. Oh gosh. I suspect that easy is a relative term when it comes to XCOM games. Alright, let's get this one started. ESL 1, 2, 3. Battlewing. I did ask about the APA tournaments. I don't think that I've heard. I'm trying to remember now exactly what was said. I don't think it was unfortunately good news in terms of there being any plans to bring any specific APA tournaments out, but I will let you know if that changes. Legendary Ploppy, you lost your MC Versus account. Oh no.
That really sucks. Now you can't play MC Versus. I am not a big fan.
Oh, you've tried it?
I have. It was fun. Have you tried it?
Oh, you're not a big fan of losing accounts, right?
No, okay. yeah, I'm not a big fan of losing the account. But I did try MC Versus, and I thought it was fun.
Okay, you might understand my confusion there.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
There we go. We got Igor X face to face. That's what we came here for. Oh man. I'm trying to be aware each time I die if there's something specific I was doing wrong there. So in that case, I think the animation for throwing a grenade feels like it takes a really long time. And people tend to be able to creep up on you before I get onto them. Battlewing's favourite map is the museum. Battlewing, what is it you like about the museum so much? I like the education, but you might like something else entirely.
I really like the way that it's built up, so you have like all these different corridors, but at the same time you need to be aware of the different elevation on the map, kind of it. I think it's really nice.
I don't think they're coming back up those stairs anytime soon.
Are you sure?
There we go. Broke line of sight. I think they just left, yeah.
You just need to shoot some more people, kind of it. You only have 1 kill so far. Shoot them! Oh, Legendary probably likes history. And Battlewing is happy that you like education, kind of it.
Well, who doesn't love being educated about history? Tell you what, guys, when I was a kid, my history classes were really boring. But since then, I've, for the stuff I found on YouTube and things, is... Oh, just excuse me a second. That's another app that apparently I did not disable the notifications for. Apologies for that, guys. You think you're OP? Well, we were on Android a little bit earlier. That's why we've got iOS and PC today, to make sure we cover all the platforms. So we'll be on PC in around 42 minutes time. For now though, we're going to keep giving you iOS guys a chance to take center stage, as We are definitely suffering as Igor shoots us in the butt. Ah!
Hey man, don't suffer. That would make me very unhappy if you suffer.
There we go, we finally got someone. Legendary Ploppy, your history lectures were boring as well. Oh no. But you were able to learn stuff from books and YouTube. Yeah, I definitely recommend, I'm trying to think of who it is. Oh yeah, Extra Credits, they used to do videos about video game stuff, and that was really good, but they've also got Extra History, which is some of the best material I've seen on a wide variety of different historical subjects. It's basically animations and lectures at the same time, and it's so good. It's so good. Like, it makes you care about stuff that you would otherwise just not care about at all. Like, particular battles and things.
If you ever come to Berlin, then there's some pretty good museums around for all kinds of history. There's a PC museum as well. That, well, a video game museum rather, which is like, it takes you through video games from the very start to like more modern video games, and you can try them all as well.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I spent a day there with one of my friends, and we had a lot of fun.
Oh, can you use the text that says iOS and PC community stream a little bit above? Where do you want us to move to? I'll move it down there for the time being. I mostly have it there to block the chat in the pre-game lobby because people say some rather inappropriate stuff. Let's see. British Explorer, I'm not sure what it is you're saying there, but sure. We could dare you to do that thing on XCOM. Legendary Poppy's into the historical history rather than history of random cool stuff. I'm not quite sure what you mean there, Poppy.
What's history? Yeah, I'm confused as well. Okay, so I think what Legendary Ploppy means is that they like ancient history, because they're also specifying later on that they live in Pakistan. So I think we're talking ancient, or not necessarily ancient history, but at least just history that's somewhat older than just like video games.
Hey, Last Potato. I don't think you're going to last a tremendous amount of time in the stream if you just come to playing the game, but thank you for dropping by. I hope that you'll change your mind and come and join us in playing the game here today. All are welcome. Let's see. Okay, so Legendary Ploppies, yes, more like world history. Which, yeah, I guess is probably... I don't know if it's like specifically a different branch of history or if it's considered to be. But I'd imagine it's quite a different thing than sort of specific history of specific... like, you know, video game history and stuff like that. Oh man, we're really sucking today.
No, come on, Counterfeit, you can do it. I believe in you.
When I was at university, there was actually quite a lot of stuff about the history of video games, but I don't know, it's kind of tough. Like, there is some stuff that's really interesting to know, but I don't think it's necessarily that useful. Like, for example, the big video game crash and things like that. That's all stuff you can really learn about on YouTube just as well as you can from a lecture theatre. So, I feel like if you're going to learn it from a university, you really need to have stuff which you get more value out of someone really knowledgeable teaching you it as opposed to someone on YouTube who could easily be very knowledgeable as well.
Yeah. My partner and I have started watching a Netflix series that's called Explained. So
oh yes, it's very good.
Yeah, they explain different concepts and different like historical facts. They explain all kind of phenomena. And then last night we watched an episode about the next big pandemic. That was really interesting. Apparently there was a pandemic back in 2004, and I had no clue that was even a thing.
Legendary Ploppy, you've got...
I don't know if you... Sorry.
You've got a unique feeling while near a historical monument. Like nostalgia for something that you never knew. Interesting. Sorry, Dealers, what were you going to say?
I was just going to ask if you had an idea that was actually a thing. Because I surely can't remember that
what was the thing?
Pandemic. There was a pandemic, I think it's called H1N1.
Oh, I do remember that, yeah. It was... I think it was because it was a pandemic outside of the UK? I'm not certain, but... it's
I think it got to the UK, but like it was just really, it was more present in Asia.
Okay. No, I have a vague. I don't have the strong memory there, which I might have otherwise. Let's see. Last potato. Okay, I'm glad you turn around. That's why I tend not to speak too harshly to people who come in and play in the game, because there seems to be a surprising amount of people who come in and play in the game and they were like, "I was only kidding," which is strange, but it's hard to tell when someone's joking.
Well, as long as you say you're joking counterfeit, then it's all fine and dandy.
Bobby, you love history because it shows how people may have messed up in their time, so you may not mess up, I presume, in your time is where it's kind of going with that one. I think I don't think history teaching is really skewed that way, and I think it would be more compelling if it was. Like, trying to, like, literally specifically look back at historical events and try and equate them to stuff that's current, or at least much more current, and see the parallels in the way that people behaved. I think I would find that much more compelling, because it's hard to know sometimes why you need to know about some of the stuff from history, because there's no obvious sort of A to B kind of, oh, and this is how you use it.
Well, counterfeit, are you gonna win this time?
I was thinking it depends on how many players we can get in, but I was going to see if I could watch these guys playing just so I can see what Igor is doing and try to learn from their strategies. We'll see how many people we get in.
You are such a cheeky one. You're gonna steal the strategies of your biggest nemesis.
Legendary Ploppy, alongside me today is Deedless from Daneland.
Hello, Legendary Ploppy.
His peoples at one point invaded my country, but I'm not holding it against him.
Well, to be fair, your people once destroyed the entire fleet of the Danish kingdom, so...
Oh, really? That was probably a lot later on historically, though.
Yeah. It was during the Napoleon Wars. The Danish king decided to side with Napoleon, and you guys were like, nope, wrong decision, and then you came and basically bombed Copenhagen for, I think it was 2 or 3 days.
Oh dear. Well, I'm glad we can all get along now.
No, I'll hold that against you.
Okay, fair enough. I think it's hard with like Viking stuff. It's because it's not something really you can hold against people because of all the Viking settlers. It's like British people are just like partly Danish. Like that's what British people are. So it's just I feel like that's as good an ending as that kind of thing can really end up with. That people just end up all living together. So whatever.
Well, I'm sure there's some Danes who are partly English as well. I used to have I actually had a British English teacher.
Oh, there you go. I think
in public school.
I think one of my grandmothers, who I never actually met, apparently looks super Danish. And there's a TV presenter in England who I think apparently looks very much like her, who has got very like Danish facial features. So I think, I suspect in different parts of England it probably varies as to how close the connection is there, but yeah. Oh, Ploppy. So I think Ploppy has some knowledge about the Vikings. So Ploppy, if you want to drop us down some sick Viking facts, then I'm sure we would both enjoy them.
There's a city in Iowa in the USA that's founded by immigrants from Denmark in the 19th century.
Oh, neat.
And then there's been made some documentaries about that city. Like, a lot of them don't really talk Danish anymore, but the oldest people living in that city still talk Danish.
That's pretty cool. I think there's a lot of places. I don't know yet again if they're kind of dying out as an idea as everyone gets more and more connected with the internet. That the whole idea of having a community that kind of sort of just exists internally and only kind of speaks to each other, I think is very hard to maintain once the internet connection comes to that particular place. Ploppy's saying that a lot of English words came from the Viking settlers. So that's interesting. I didn't know that. I had no idea. I don't think Vikings would be one of those things that I think theoretically should be very interesting to study, but I don't know if we ever did in school, or if we did, it was very boring, so I can't remember it.
I don't know, man. But our favorite century/era, kind of it. Which century is your favorite?
Oh man, that's tough. I have to admit, I'm not a huge history buff. I kind of dabble. I'm trying to think of what a good century is. I think I could probably choose between a few, but I can't think of a specific one.
Yeah, I can't pick one either. I'm not that well known, or I don't know that much about history.
Poppy, your English is soup today. Sounds delicious. What kind of soup? Valdez Catpro Javi. ¿Cómo estás? How you doing? Tariq B, welcome. We're going to be running our community games on iOS for the next half an hour or so and changing across the PC. Come and join us. We've got ourselves a good bunch of people today. We've got the return of N1 Shine, who's doing some real good stuff here. As well as Igor X, our nemesis and greatest foe, who's doing well for the blue team.
Have you managed to kill them yet?
What, with my disrespect?
Well, with your big gun.
Well, I mean, I'm spectating. It's a little tricky, but I will do my best. Pew 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 pew. Legendary Ploppy, you're a fan of the 15th and 16th century because so much stuff happened. Oh, what kind of stuff, Ploppy? I suspect there's going to be some things that probably both of us have heard of, but don't know exactly when it happened.
I guess it also depends on what you're taught in school, because a lot of I would assume that it's the same for a lot of other countries, but at least in Denmark we focus a lot on the Danish history.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Tariq B, APA or Europe on PC? It's probably going to be Europe, I'm afraid. I don't know if you might be able to join. I don't know if it sort of restricts you from joining. The Muggles were defeated in that area, which apparently Poppy is not big on, but I don't actually know who those are. That's cool. I think it feels like it's as much as it's not something for me that I've really looked too much into. I think you can very much live your day-to-day life with no real conception of what happened historically around you. It feels like it's almost missing a limb to not be aware of the entirety of history that has come before you and presumably informs everything about what's happening now. Does that make any sense? I don't know.
Somewhat. I think it somewhat makes sense.
Well, I think the reason why people, again, find it difficult or lack motivation to do it is because it's not obvious why knowing about an historical event is going to help you. Whereas I think if history was more packaged in that way, self-help courses based on history, maybe not self-help, but you kind of get the idea, that it's sort of actionable stuff we can learn from history. Then yes. I think people will be more into it.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, and I would argue that it's very important to learn from history as well. So, as long as we do that, I think we are able to at least decide what's going to happen in the future for us.
Apparently the Mughal Empire was an Indian empire who were defeated by the British in the 19th century. Gosh. I definitely won't get into this because I know it's a very sensitive spot for a lot of people, but I do remember thinking at school it was really weird that we would never taught about British Empire stuff at all, probably because it's not something that people really ever talk about in England. Because I think there's sort of it's one of those things that people are somewhat kind of they're not motivated to talk about it very much. Because I don't think it's a particularly good piece of history for Britain at all. So, yeah.
Well, I can't say I know exactly what you're talking about because Denmark has never really been the big conquering country. I think we've had like perhaps 2 or 3 different places that we've conquered. We used to own a pair of islands over in the Caribbean,
Neat.
but we sold that to the US.
I
And
hope
now
you
they-
got a hill of beans.
And now they're called the Danish West Indian.
Oh no, Battlewing and Legendary Ploppy are having a history fight in the chat. How exciting.
They are called Danish West Indies,
Okay.
but they're still owned by the US government.
Hey, British Explorer. Thanks for sticking with the stream. So, come and join us. We're going to get in on this one ourselves and see if we have a bit better luck than last time around. Hey, Battlewing, I'm excited if we get a history fight in the chat. I'm totally in. All in on that. I mean, I don't know very much history, but I'm prepared to leverage an opinion on it nonetheless.
Confid, you haven't won a single game yet, right?
I fully don't expect to. We're playing against some pretty good players.
Well, I hope you'll win now.
I hope that Igor will get disconnected partway through. I think that's my primary win condition here. Igor nubs on your team, or... Ooh, that Igor.
What is going on?
I will see if I can grab a couple more people, because Conversion is one of the bigger maps. Uh-oh, Battlewing. Throwing out the big letters for that big history buff. Hey guys, let us know as well if you've got any famous, well, any historical things you find interesting. Because we're all about getting educated here on stream while we shoot each other in the face.
Let's ask dealers a question. Hehehe, is Pook an inedible sandwich?
Floppy lost their mind a little bit on the previous stream and just started declaring everything a sandwich.
Well, I don't know. I guess you can call it an inedible sandwich. But then again, I'm sure you can call a bunch of things a sandwich. I mean, then a phone would probably be a sandwich as well, because you have like a bunch of stuff inside the phone.
I mean, Judge John Hodgman, a podcast that I used to listen to a ton, had this very big debate about the hot dog sandwich situation, which was a much more sensible interpretation of that whole debacle, where they actually kind of went into, like, at what point is it a useful distinction to call something a sandwich versus not a sandwich? And if you just call everything a sandwich, then it's not a meaningful distinction because, it's so broad as to be meaningless. So, I don't know. I don't know where we're going. I'm thinking more about sandwiches than I am about anything else. Ah! Oh man, we got blown up by T-Mobile God.
I'm sorry to hear that. I believed in you, Counterfeit. I believed in you! And then you lied to me.
I don't think you can lie to someone about what they believe about you.
Ah, well, I don't know.
Well, maybe. I guess it's something to look to try and accomplish. Alright, let's scoot through the middle and have a look around. Gosh, I think we need some coffee. My brain is turned to soup, as has been said so many times on stream before.
You need some coffee.
Delicious coffee.
Well,
Not like a regular coffee.
how can you know for sure that it'll be delicious?
Well, I mean, you could drink coffee like I do, which is you take one sip and go, fair, and fling it upwards in the air.
Oh, well, talking about hot drinks. Do you remember you recommended Lapsang tea to me?
Oh yeah, did you try it?
Yep, I've had it. I actually had multiple Lapsang teas, but I was down at the tea shop buying some more a few days ago, and the seller actually told me that they thought that the the flavor of the Lapsang tea is too heavy, so they usually mix it up with Earl Grey.
I think, yeah, from what I heard about it in the song, they were talking about mixing it as well, so I think that must be quite a common thing.
Yeah. Though,
So,
I really like the Lapsang tea. It's really good, man.
yes, I'm glad that you guys in the chat have managed to talk about colonialism and just decide to give up. We had that kind of talk before, which is, there's a lot of hurt behind that, which is why it's probably not really a good discussion for thing. Let's talk about tea instead. So there we go, Lapsang Souchong mixed with some other teas. Have you guys tried it? Do you think it's good? I would. The thing is with Lapsang, when I first tried it, I thought it was amazing because it had this really wood smoke kind of thing, but I've never had quite the same experience as the first time I tried it. So I think it's good, but it's not as eye-opening as it once was.
No. Though I really like it. Still, I think it's a really interesting tea. It's not something you get very often.
Yes, I don't think you would get it at all unless you went out of your way to get it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of cool. I mean, that's one of the things which I think sort of makes someone come off as more interesting if they just know about stuff like that, which you would never find out about if you didn't like get into that area specifically.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're the reason that I'm drinking it right now. Well, not right now, but that I'm drinking it at all.
Mustafa, you cheeky so-and-so. Battle Wing asking, which processor do we have in the PC? I think I've got an i7 in here, though. It's kind of one of the older ones at this point. This PC was pretty high-end when I got it, but I think it's starting to just sort of hit the being too old to kind of do the top-end stuff. But in the last year or so, it's about 3 or 4 years on.
I have an i7 77,000, or 7700 rather, processor.
I think I've probably got something similar.
Yeah. I don't think mine is falling off. It's like a year old, perhaps a bit older. But it's probably going to be the one that I'll be using for a long while. I don't really have a reason to buy something new.
Let's see. So Hero Gaming Simon talking about drinking delicious coffee, but there's some tea discussion as well. So tea was Chinese, yes, that's definitely been very firmly established that the British tea was acquired from China. British paid a spy who stole it, really? I didn't realise it was that dramatic. I thought someone just brought it back. Ploppy drinks Moroccan style of tea. Oh, that's cool. Moroccan tea. Moroccan. I'm gonna do a quick search on that because that sounds interesting.
Yeah, I've never heard about Moroccan tea before.
Gosh. Ploppy, apparently the Moroccan tea is the tea of Modern Combat Versus, so that's exciting. Hero Gaming is a coffee for life. So that's the next thing for both of us to try is Moroccan tea. For coffee, Hero Gaming Simon, have you got any weird coffees that you'd recommend for us?
Weird coffee?
Excuse me.
Well, you are excused, my friend.
ESL 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Dunk, dunk, dunk. 18 minutes, well, really more 90 minutes left on iOS. Before we switch over to PC, we are live for just 2 hours today, and we are most of the way through, so if you're on iOS, get in here as soon as you can, for you've only got a little bit more time to show your caliber.
What is your caliber, Confit?
50. That's right, I'm a bullet from the gun, innit?
8.
Legendary Ploppy, I had a plant that had leaves that were so sweet but no sugar content. Intriguing. Legendary Ploppy, was this Moroccan mint leaves? That's right, okay, so Maghrebi mint tea, also known as Moroccan mint tea, is a green tea prepared with spearmint leaves and sugar, traditional to the greater Maghreb region. So, if you're looking... Yeah, so it's a mint tea you're probably looking for from Maghrebi or Morocco. I wonder if that's in the shop.
I am so confused about all these different kind of teas.
Hero Gaming Simon, Colombian Supremo. Ah, gosh. Hero Gaming Simon, classy in every regard. Let's get this game started on this construction site. We've got Eager X on this time, so we can't blow them up, but we can use them as a bullet shield, which I suppose is something.
That is not very nice, Counterfeit.
Why? It's the biggest compliment of all.
Why would you sacrifice your friend like that?
I think you've mistook me quite the thing. Me and Igor are bitter rivals, not friends.
Well, I'm sure you are friends at like deep down.
Very deep.
Very deep, but still deep down. I know you want to admit it, Counterfeit. Just admit it.
You trying to Draco Malfoy me?
Yep. My name is Draco Malfoy. In case you were wondering.
That was a sick grenade throw. Let's see what...
It was average.
Ballowin, you want to see as commander? Alright, let's give it a try. Yep. I think we did pretty well with the commander before because I think it's a... still pretty strong. Oh, we need to chuck down our armor packs as well. I think the commander could probably afford to lose these armor packs. They're one of those things that kind of just, you just have to use every single time. Alright. We are slow. Slow as the wind, bros. Whoa.
No, Counterfeit, you're fast. You're fast, mate. You can do it.
Apparently, Nepalese tea is also good. Have you ever tried that, Deedless?
I think I might have. I'm not sure though, but I think I might have.
Gosh, it's like rain on a tin roof. The consumption of tea in Pakistan, where it's called chai, its name in Urdu. Oh, interesting. Chai actually just means tea? Does chai... Is chai tea just tea?
Perhaps it is.
Maybe it's just tea from the Pakistan kind of area. Fascinating. Gosh.
I don't really like chai tea, to be honest though.
You monster.
No, I just find it too sweet for me. Though you are more than welcome to drink it, man.
I mean, I probably will. I was raised on sweets, so my taste palette has run to very sweet.
Not for me, man. Not for me.
Ah! How did we get killed there? Outrageous. Yes, you've got to give our armor packs out for our teammates. Very true, very true. I do think the Severance shotguns probably doesn't need to have as big of a magazine as it does.
Why not?
Because, like, in most engagements, you don't even manage to get to it the end of a magazine. And if you had a smaller magazine anyway, then you'd be having to reload more often, and thus dropping your shield, giving more opportunities for people to kill you. Where's everyone gone? We're all alone. Hero Gaming is the lover of lemongrass tea. Oh gosh, should write this stuff down. So we've got Moroccan tea, we've got lemongrass, and chai. Alright, we should have a tea party in Boston.
That kind of seems weird, Counterfeit. Why would you have a tea party in Boston? I think you Brits already have had your fair share of tea in Boston.
Well, you know, I actually don't know the history of the Boston tea party at all. I just know the phrase. There's a company in I know it's in England. It's probably in America as well. that is called Boston Tea Party, where you can go to have tea and coffee and things. Which is a bit weird, considering that I think it's quite a... Sick! I got the last kill of the match! Oh yeah! Let's reploppy a cup of chai and biscuits.
Hey, Counterfeit. High five.
Legendary Ploppy is coming over for the tea party. Exciting times! Ploppy, Pakistani food is just flavors working together in harmony. Sounds good.
Am I invited for a tea party as well?
Well, of course! It's going to be an all Skype tea party.
That sounds lovely, man.
That actually doesn't sound too bad. I would be
really...
interested.
Yeah, it sounds fun.
I think if you all got the same teas and then all, like, video called each other while drinking them, I think that'd be actually kind of fun. In Nepal, they call tea cha. So that's something that used to be in England, particularly up north. They'd say, have a cup of cha. And I'm certain that's from the same source. Because Indian culture is definitely sort of integrated with British culture a lot, as much as British culture is just an amalgamation of various... I don't think there is a British culture specifically, it's just all the other cultures have come and kind of just become part of it. Floppy doesn't like ASMR? Wait, what? When did ASMR get brought into it?
You can use on Shred 3x scope.
Really?
Yeah.
What have we got at the moment?
That kind of seems a bit overkill to use a 3x scope on a Shred.
But you got to remember, Vahid is our resident theory crafter. And while I've yet to be overly convinced by any of the theories so far, I'm fully prepared. Jimbran1214 over on Twitch, you can absolutely come and play with us. We're on iOS for the next 10 minutes or so. Then we're switching to PC. So I hope you'll come and join us for at least one of those. Alright, let's get going for free-for-all on the rooftops. Hero Gaming Simon with a nice cup of wine. Oh, that's lovely when it's all cold on those winter nights.
But I don't like cold winters, Counterfeit.
Well, that's why you could have a cup of wine.
Ah.
It makes you warm inside and out.
Perhaps. Perhaps it does.
Ah! We fell in a hole. Didn't quite get both of them, but... Ah! That's not a health pack.
Are you sure it's not a backpack? Or, sorry, a health pack, rather. Ugh.
Ah!
What?
Someone just dropped on my face.
Oh, you got a kill. Nice.
That's right, Shine. Move over. There's a new sheriff in town.
Hey. Shoot them down.
Oh. Who's that around the corner?
No one.
Headshot.
Oh.
Gosh, if you're talking about good announcers, the old Unreal Tournament announcer, brilliant.
Yeah. Gotta love that one.
That is some of the best.
Well, I like it too.
Battlewing, don't do that. Severance doesn't have high range. Well, I mean, I know the Severance did get its long range nerf, but honestly, as a shotgun, I don't think it should have as good of a long range as it does. Anyway. I don't know, 12 does 12 shots not seem excessive to anyone else? It just seems like...
It does seem a bit excessive, honestly. I think perhaps 4, especially since it deals so much damage and shoots so fast. And, to be honest, like, the reload speed is pretty high as well.
Sticky bombs will command a 50% damage to enemies. Wait, what? So, the way I try and sell things like that to people, yeah, because if you're a Commander fan, you're like, I don't want to have a smaller magazine capacity for the Severance, is to like, not think of it as purely a negative. Like, by having something like a small magazine size for Severance, then that, theoretically at least, that opens up more of the power budget of the Commander to be better at other stuff, because they've been brought down in some regard. As we crush Shine. Like a bug.
Impressive.
Yes, I am. Hey, TXX. I remember you before. If you've got a good way over on Twitch, TXH, of saying your name. Because I do not know what the sensible way is to say it. Oh gosh, we walked right into a grenade. No, you killed us with there. Battle Wing, it's possible to dodge all 14 shots because the commander is so slow. That's... I don't feel like that's a good argument.
No, I would say if someone has a good aim, you can still just kill them very easily. I don't think really it matters how slow the commander is.
I don't think I've ever seen someone unleash a full, like, load from the Severance and not kill someone. Which in itself is, or should hopefully be sufficiently damning. In that, if reloading isn't part of the play pattern of the commander, because you nearly never need to reload, then that's problematic in and of itself. Because it's supposed to be, you know, this is the way that you kind of deal with it, is you wait for them to reload, then you shoot them while their shields are down. Also, that grenade was pretty great. Igor! Oh, Gibran, you're on PC? Well, we're going to be on PC in probably... We'll finish this game, do one more, and then we'll switch to PC. So our timing was never going to be exact when we switch, because of the way the game's length is always varied. But yeah, we'll do one more game on iOS, then we'll switch to PC, and the door will be open for you. Raindrops keep falling on my head.
Oh.
Bobby, do we have Modern Combat Versus? I don't think we can really do a Modern Combat Versus stream without talking to the Modern Combat Versus guys first. Because it's really their game.
Yeah. Our game is MC5.
Right. So, Deedless, we've got one more game on iOS to do. What game mode and what map shall we deploy our final iOS time?
Ooh, let's go to the streets for a team battle.
Alright, there we go, guys. ESL 123 PC players. Your wait will be over shortly. This will be our last game on iOS today. We'll then be switching to PC, where Deedless can join in as well. And then we'll start forming teams and a bitter rivalry that will live through the generations. So that's something to look forward to.
Absolutely.
Game is up. Let's get started. Hero Gaming, how did he knife us? That's an excellent question, Hero Gaming, Simon. I don't even know. But I'm assuming it was shenanigans. I think they must have worked quite hard, because we think we had our backs to something. I guess they probably knifed us in the side? Gibran, I'm afraid I don't know anything about any problems you might be having with watching adverts. If there's any technical problems, unfortunately, we're not even Gameloft developers, so we definitely don't know anything, I'm afraid, to help you with that. But if you check support.gameloft.com, send them a message, and they should be able to help you out. Last game is here, guys.
Let's go. Then we're gonna play on PC afterwards, and then I'm sure we'll round out today's stream with a 1v1 of Counterfeit and I.
You devil.
No. Come on, man. You just want to lose, of course.
British Explorer, you're going to get back onto XCOM Phoenix Point. Well, hope that you enjoy that. For now, we're going to do our last iOS game. Let's get smashing. Floppy, you always get matched with people who have the real good stuff. Well, that means you must be playing pretty well. Let's charge forward. We got a shield to hide behind. What's the worst going to happen, right? Nice. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before.
Alright, come on, Counterfeit. You can do this. Win for your team. Oh no, you died.
Ah.
Never mind then.
I'm going to change the morph like a cool person. That's right, sit down. We've got some kind of... I don't play very much morph, so I don't think many people do. For a while, it was kind of popular.
Hmm.
Well, so we're doing alright. Yeah, 3 and 3. Not bad. Igor, the big old jerk, is currently up to the top of the scoreboard, but we shall topple them from their throne in this game. Because this is our last chance to do so.
You can do it, Counterfeit. Take down Igor. Show them who's the best player of all.
Oh no! They shot us in the butt. Battlewing is a fan of the big old jerk. We've got plenty of infantile insults, don't you worry. Now that shield doesn't last a very long time. Legendary Floppy, you have some fish, but you're not in the mood. Oh, gosh. Igor! From out of nowhere. Floppy, you going to stream some Modern Combat Versus? That's cool.
Nice. Oh, yeah. Can stream perhaps. Well, we'll be heading over to PC after this, Ploppy. But if anyone wants to watch Ploppy, of course you can watch Modern Combat Versus over on Ploppy's channel.
Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoy that, Ploppy, as we're getting EMPs, so we don't have a clue what's going on. Some armor pen that didn't last very long. I'm trying to remember where the morph ended up. Ah, that's right, it is. Okay, I wasn't sure what the melee button was on the reorganized controls, so I think I could have meleeed someone, but I didn't quite make it. Man, Team Mobile God ran through. Ploppy, your feet are cold. Oh no. At this time of year, it's very easy to end up with cold footsies. And that's no good to nobody. Wow, this is a very even game, though. Take that, box. Wow. Floppy, you have a burb that makes a hee sound.
That sounds weird. That sounds really weird, kind of fit. Do you have a burp that sounds or that laughs as well?
I do not. I feel like I'm now missing out when I didn't realize I was before. It scares me in the middle of the night. That's so weird, but brilliant.
I am very confused.
Oh, okay.
Wait, why are you not confused? Or how are you not confused, rather?
Yes! I took out Igor for the next to final kill of the game. And in our final iOS game, officially speaking, I have proven myself the best.
Hey! Congratulations, Confit, everyone. Give Confit a huge applause.
Floppy, you're going to send us a video of your scary laughing bird. Well, that's definitely something to look forward to. Alright, we're going to load up Steam and get ourselves ready for the second half of our stream. Thank you to our iOS friends we are now officially into PC territory. Let me just change over our details here. We're on PC till the timer runs out.
Let's do this counterfeit. Okay, I'm just gonna jump onto Steam.
Alright, and we're gonna change over, client. So goodbye iOS. We barely knew ye. Right, so I hope your MC5 is fully patched and ready to go, dealers and other friends around the world.
I just need to log in real quick. Give me 2 minutes, and I will be there.
Oh wait, I need to get myself out of beta in a second.
What now?
There was the beta for the Christmas time update.
Ah, gotcha.
Which involved, well, I guess I can talk about it now, because if you go to Black Zone's MC5 channel, I suspect other people's as well, they've got a preview of the latest patch, so I think it's, I mean, I can't imagine we can not talk about it. So there's going to be snowball fights coming your way soon, with snowball launchers, and you can freeze people in place as a kind of, and it has its own mode, which is like zone control, but with snowballs, which is pretty cool. It's been a very long time since we've had an MC5 new mode, so I'm excited to freeze you all in place. Marshall and Brothers, you're joining the PC game with Legendary Ploppy as well. Lovely, lovely. We are, I think, just patching up. There we go. So we should be good to go. Modern Combat 5, here we come. Hopefully we won't have any weird... I think we did have some oddities before with coming out of the beta, but hopefully we'll be okay this time.
Yeah. Well, Counterfeit, you want to go for a Battle Royale?
I think we'll need to...
Or, actually, let's go for a Team Battle just to begin with.
I think I'd like to do a Battle Royale with the people on the stream, but I don't know how many there are going to be yet on PC. So, let's see. So let's change over to PC capture. There we go. I'll bring the game volume down a bit since it's a bit noisy. There we go. So you can see the Blight is there if you guys want to get your zombie killing done. But now let's get this next game set up on the PC. So Deedless, choose your venue for the first of our many conflicts between each other over this coming hour. Ooh. Hello Deedless, you still there?
Oh, sorry, I was looking at something else. Sorry,
Which
what did
map
you say?
do you want for the first game?
Let's go for construction site.
So, Tier 7 and below weapons, Tier 3 and below armors. ESL 1, 2, 3, we're officially on PC for the next 59 minutes and 30 seconds.
Are you going to invite me?
Well, the game hasn't even been set up yet.
Why
Oh,
not, Counterfeit? Why not?
Let's see. Oh gosh, we got a lot of people online on PC. Let's invite them all.
Why haven't you invited me yet? There you go. Now you've invited me. So are we doing Team Deedless' Dynamos and the counterfeits again?
I think so.
Okay. People join my team, then you'll know you'll win.
A bold play. Battlewing. Apparently there's some problems with zombie modes and credits. Oh, I didn't know that, Battlewing. Have you let Game Loss Support know that? I will... That's probably going to be the best thing to make sure that it's sorted out as soon as possible. That sounds like it could be quite serious. Legendary Ploppy, something weird happened. What kind of weird thing? I hope it was something horrendifying. Alright, we've got one on each team, so I'll put up one more invite, then we'll get this game started. ESL123 can still join in once the game is underway, and I recommend that you do.
Hey.
Ilimu.
Elamu.
Let's get started.
Let's
Counterfeits
get this
coconuts
game. Counterfeits coconuts.
on the blue, and Daedalus' dynamos over on the red. Ghost YouTube, iOS and Android can mix? Not yet, but soon, Ghost YouTube, soon. That is very much on the cards for the new year.
Okay, let's do this. Counterfeit, are you ready to have your butt handed to you?
Well, I don't need my butt handed to me. My butt is already in my hands.
How are you playing that with your feet?
With my butt, obviously.
Ah, gotcha.
Right, who will take first blood? Spoilers! It's gonna be me. You and me, Zoom. We're gonna take down those filthy diamonds. Diamonds.
Dynamites.
Oh, legendary floppy. Have you got tier 1 stuff?
Okay, let me join into the game again. ESL 1, 2, 3.
Oh no.
Also, Counterfeit, you need to change the platform on the stream. Right now it still says it's on iOS.
I know.
Oh yes. Oh yes, Counterfeit.
Gosh.
Well, gosh yourself, mate.
There we go. We've deployed our recon aircraft. Because we are good at the video games.
It's the video games?
Ah, someone. Nice play there. A Diamond Leaguer with a golden cog V. Sounds like our next
Oh
target.
wait, I'm on your team now.
Boo!
Can I change team somehow?
I don't believe it's possible. It's always auto-assigned that I understand.
Let me try and reload then.
Also, this is probably the best camo for a cog V. Just saying, just saying.
Hey, my team is winning. Good job, team. I'm so proud of you. I don't even have to help you.
How about if you get double killed though? Eh? Ugh.
Well, I don't get double killed because I'm better than you, mate. Wait, how do you get double kills? How do you get killed twice in a row?
I didn't. I killed them.
Ah, gotcha.
Someone is 7-0. Good grief.
Okay, I'm coming in now.
Jeez, someone's real good. Skin EXEXEX. How you doing over on Twitch? ESL 123. That's what you need to join here on PC.
I'm on your team again. No!
What a nerd.
You're a nerd, man.
Who's throwing all these? Oh, they're coming from over there. Okay. Finally got partial revenge there on someone who we bamboozled with our superior play.
Okay, I'm joining in now.
I think you're probably just going to keep ending up on the same team.
Nope. I will do it.
Oh, that person was already dead and mid-air. God, Zoom is doing a good job. I went out there thinking that Zoom had traded with someone. Why no
Okay,
Sands?
let's
There
see,
should
let's
be
see,
Sands.
let's see, let's
Oh,
see.
turn it down too
I'm
low.
on. Wait, I'm on the right team. Hey! Time to pull this back. Kill Comfort. Hey!
Right. Let me know if the game sounds are still too low. We probably needed to specifically turn the music down. It was a bit too loud. But I think it turned the whole. He guts me!
Again. Hey.
Oh, man. Someone is playing on a totally different level than I am.
And it's not me. Oh man. So close. My team is winning now.
I'm not even seeing someone before they kill me.
No, their aim is pretty good. Oh, your aim is pretty good.
British Explorer has a poem for us. Roses are red, violets are blue, no one will win, losers have to pay the tea.
I guess that's kind of a... That's kind of a poem. So, Counterfeit, are you ready to pay for the tea?
Well, I just killed someone.
And I just killed you.
I killed 3 people in a row! And then you just snuck around the corner like a sneaky beaky lemon squeaky.
But I still killed you. So I would say that counts for something.
A long trip of a short pier. That's a phrase I heard, sir. A short pier.
Sean Pier.
I need to duck, duck, duck.
Well, Confed, I still feel like my team's winning.
Well, you are 3v2.
Wow, you're full of bad excuses, man.
I did kill 2/3 of your team before you came up and finished the job off. Like a scoundrel.
I still killed your entire team just there. Mate.
Gibran, welcome, welcome. If you're on PC, do come and join in. If you're there. As someone blows us up. I feel like, while our score doesn't really reflect this, I feel like I'm actually playing it alright. Gibran, why do we have some OP guns? Well, we're playing with tier 7 and below, so this is something you can use in ESL yourselves. So how do we end up doing? We lost by 7. It's not too bad. Someone was playing crazy good. I noticed that you left the game just in time to avoid having your score displayed.
No, I just didn't want to embarrass you, mate.
I see.
It would probably be embarrassing for you if they had seen that all my kills came from slaying you, mate.
So guys, Counterfeit has to pay the tea. I don't know, how does one pay a tea?
Well, just send a tea over to me, mate. With express delivery.
Right, let's get the next game going. We're going to make it a free-for-all so dealers can put his money where his mouth is. ESL 1, 2, 3.
Good. Time to lose, mate.
Oh.
So better get ready, mate.
Right, game is up. Come and join us.
The one who left has to pay the tea. British Explorer. Can't say that. It was the one who lost who had to pay the tea. Not the one who left. The faces on the top legendary Ploppy is my face and Counterfeit's face. Counterfeit is the handsome man on the left, and I am the wonderful boy on the right.
Looks like we got ourselves some decent amount of folks. Legendary Ploppy, Eminem, someone from before. Hey, Eminem, how you doing? Legendary Ploppy, yes. They're less relevant in this game because we're not actually playing on teams. But I still think keeping our beautiful visages on the screen is important.
Oh, absolutely. British Explorer, I do not agree with you, unfortunately, mate.
What's that?
They're saying that I have to pay for the tea.
You also need to get into actually join the free-for-all rather than just hanging around outside.
Hey. I'm afraid, man. I'm afraid.
You should be afraid.
Don't force me, man.
Alright, I won't tase you, bro. Let's get started. This one for all the tea in England. I think it's all the tea in China, actually.
Folders in China. But I think it would be nicer to have all the tea in England.
There's probably quite a lot in England, but I suspect just by sheer volume, you're probably better off with Chinese.
Yeah. I guess I hear what you're saying.
It's time to head back to the museum where we shall see the exhibit talking about how much Bellowing loves to learn about Egyptian stuff. I think the texture quality isn't quite good enough to be able to read it, but some of the stuff you can. Ah. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to...
That was Mr. Counterfeit.
Let's go for the imp.
Nah,
oh man,
man,
this scope is too much.
It's not gonna help you at all, man. You're still going to die. Like the noob you are.
Oh man, Daedalus is up at the top of the table and killed us as we looked aside at the wrong moment, I suppose. Oh no, have we disconnected? I think we have, yes. Let me get out of here.
No, I think I'm having some problems as well. I'm trying to shoot Zoom right now. Yeah, the server disconnected apparently.
Well, shucks.
Something
Hero Gaming Simon,
Counterfeit.
where is my tea? Good question. Hero Gaming Simon. Who's gonna pay for Hero Gaming Simon's tea? Will we all just become another casualty of society? I keep my references, Karen. Right, let's give it another try again. Alright, so it sounds like the server might have fallen over there, so I'll set up another free-for-all and we'll call that one a do-over. Well done, Daedalus, for your performance so far.
Well, I would say I won.
I mean, you would. Ja, Scallahund.
Well, I did win, man.
Right, get back in here, everyone. Chechi, the basement hero? What? What are you talking about, British Explorer? Jaden Gaming, you are the soldier. Ah, nice.
What is a basement hero?
I have no idea.
It makes two of us, man.
Alright, we're back into things once again. I like the Bouncy Bullet, that's a good name. I think that actually worked quite well as a castle name. Hey, Legendary Blobby.
Bullet.
Oh gosh, wow, on PC we've got tons of people. 12 players.
Well, perhaps Counterfeit we can get that Battle Royale up and running then.
Yeah, I think we can give that a try next time. Well, we're probably gonna have some amount of people who joined in because of the map specifically, but hopefully, because Battle Royale can be a lot of fun. Right.
You know what can also be a lot of fun? Shooting you in the butt. Wait, did we disconnect again?
It
The game
sure
hasn't
seems that way.
Yeah, the game hasn't started. Yeah, there we go. Let's try and go for Battle Royale then.
Oh boy. Hey Josh and Amy Lunsky, welcome, welcome. So it looks like for whatever reason that free-for-all's not Not very happy to do it. Hopefully that's just unique to that game mode rather than game lost servers. They're actually gone duel. So, yeah, well, let's give it a try. I think
I'm crossing my fingers.
I'm crossing your fingers too. Alright, Battle Royale time. ESL 1, 2, 3. Come and show us what you're made of. Hello, Playboy Gaming. It's been a while. How you doing? Gibran 1214. Your Gibran S Yellow Duck. That's quite a combination of things to say. So we'll see how many people get in here. I actually prefer watching these ones because I feel like I get so much more out of watching Battle Royale than playing it, because there's so much going on all over the battlefield and you don't really get to see most of it if you're playing. Playboy and someone coming in. How you guys doing? I think someone must know Playboy.
Playboy Gaming says no, don't go Battle Royale. Playboy will go back to FIFA also team battles after this. We're just gonna run, like, I think 1 or 2 games of Battle Royale in total. Yeah,
I mean, we'll do one now, and if there's a decent amount of people who want to play it, I guess we can come back to it. But yeah, I know it takes a little while to get going because we need a lot of people to really make it worthwhile. But I think, yeah, it looks like your PC players are coming out in force, so I think we're actually in a pretty good spot. I think a lot of these guys have already been invited, but I'll give it another try anyway. Cool, we've already got 9. If we can get up to 10, then we're pretty much good to get started. But yeah, guys, come and join us. Let's see, how much longer have we got on the stream today? 41 minutes. So we'll have a fair few more games, but this may be our only Battle Royale. So get in here while you can. I'll put up one more invite. Once we get our next player in, we'll get begun. Hopefully, we'll be able to get in at some point, access them Battle Royale bots, which were part of the original reveal of the Battle Royale mode to help fill out these games. But we'll see what happens. Right, that's enough to start with. I'll throw one more invite, then we shall begin. So, Dealers, you got 10 opponents. Well, 9 opponents. Give us a position. Will you come number 1?
Of course.
What's your strategy? What's your edge you've got here?
Well, I'm just the best, man. I'm just the best. Don't know what else to tell you. Except I'm gonna body some fools, bro. I'm going to body them all. Like the fools that they are. And if you don't believe me, just watch.
Gosh. How exciting.
Look at this. Look at this aim. See how I'm hitting this plane? That's what's gonna happen to all them people in this lobby. They're gonna end up looking like a grilled cheese with holes.
Oh, well, weirdly enough, it's actually coming up for us, so I'll take your word for it. So, Dealers, you are player number 6 in this game, but you reckon by the time it's all said and done, you will be number 1. Am I understanding you correctly?
Yes. Except, my game looks like it just crashed.
Quick, better get back in again.
I'm trying.
Go
faster. Join up. What's the passkey CSL 1 to 3? Okay, how long do I have?
8 seconds.
Okay. I'm not going to make it. Can I join even though the game started?
You might be able to.
Okay.
You're still listed as the in the player listing, so I think as long as you're in there, you might have a chance.
Okay, let's see. Nope, can't find it. And I'm not even listed anymore. Meh.
There we go. Alright, well, our players are underway, even if Deedless had to find a out to make sure he didn't get humiliated in this game. So I think, for whatever reason... Oh, actually, I'm going to note that down. It looks like our map isn't working for the Battle Royale mode, which is unfortunate. That's quite important. But
well, I'm just gonna jump into my own Battle Royale then. And body some fools there. So if you didn't manage to jump into the game that we've just started, you can join up right now, and perhaps you'll get a chance to play against me. Me of all people, me.
Oh gosh.
Hey man, don't gosh me.
Hero Gaming Summon, any tea? I just want something to drink. So we're going to check in with Playboy, who's currently, let's see, where are you? At the airport, I think. And Ploppy is up in the hills. Gibran is in one of the villages. Seven is along with someone inside the institution. Steve is another village dweller. And Rytaden is, I believe, just off the side of the airport, I think. With Zoom. So there's a few people in the villages. I think it'll be a while before any of these guys definitely will come into contact with one another. But I think our first circle is about to close in. A very, very ambitious project, this Battle Royale from Gameloft. I'm astonished they actually managed to get it to work. And the spectator mode is actually quite new for it as well, so I'm hoping that we might get some more bits and pieces added to this, since I think it's actually a pretty respectable Battle Royale, all told.
Yeah, it's a really nice one. Huh. There doesn't seem to be a lot of players for Battle Royale on PC. I'm in a lobby right now and I only have 3 players in here.
Oh,
so
you probably don't want to do it as a custom game. That takes...
No, I just joined a random one.
Oh, okay. It might just... It's kind of early.
That's
Also,
true.
I don't know if the Battle Royale mode... The thing is... I don't know if the population for MC5 is necessarily enough to have like full queues for everything all the time. There will be times when you'll play a certain queue and there'll be nobody, and then 10 minutes later there'll be tons of people because like everyone who's playing is in a game at the point where you join. British Explorer, since when? Since you are Dias? Wait, what are you on about, British Explorer? Zoom has picked up a kill. Has just about survived the experience. Gosh, down to less than a quarter health, and I think they're anticipating having someone come through that door. I don't know. I don't know if that's their footsteps we're hearing, or hearing the footsteps of someone else. Let's see if we can find out who it is who is chasing them down. So it's not Rytaden, it's not Gibran, it's not Ploppy, and it's not someone. So Zoom, oh gosh, is just kind of waiting for someone who I don't think is ever going to arrive. Because we can see through, we can see that someone is, I think, yes, just about to see their opponent. Player. Yeah, so I'm going to try and see about getting the player names for all the time. British Explorer, so I'm not playing this one, I'm playing in Spectate, just so we can keep an eye on what's going on the map overall.
Are you playing, man?
I'm playing a commentator on TV. Rytaden, gonna go for, wow, that's impressive. Managed to use a red to win out a sniper battle. You can see how long it was taking the bullets to get there. I think it's only because their opponent didn't move very much they were able to get that one done, but they got it done nonetheless. 3 players left. Someone up near the Institute. Rytaden off to the side, and Zoom still very low health. You can see their screen all clouded up with redness. I think Zoom desperately looking for... Ooh. Alright, I think it's at it that time. So we'll never find out for sure who won that one, but let's get a next team deathmatch. Daedalus, how is your Battle Royale going?
I've just started it, and I just got my first kill.
Ooh, very nice.
I just bodied a fool, and you know, I'm probably gonna get bodied in this game because I am a fool. So I spawned at the airport. Even though I really like that place, it doesn't always seem to be the smart decision.
I'm glad we're finally on the same page about that.
But then again, it's probably the smarter decisions of the smartest decision rather that you could have made. When you think of all the other places that you could spawn, and how much they suck.
Okay. Okay. Floppy, you suck so bad you want the second guy to die. Wait, who's the second guy? We're just reloading the game up at the moment. So we'll be back with a team deathmatch in a second. I'm sure Douglas will be joining us soon.
Yes, I will. I just died.
There you go.
So I will indeed.
Right, loading the game up right now. Legendary Ploppy, you are hungry. Ah. The Kasanga How to Win prize. So there aren't any prizes on the line for today. It's just community games. The only prize that is possible to win is a good time. And Douglas is attempting to win that from us with the horrible slaughterings.
I am the best counterfeit, so of course I am.
You're the best counterfeit.
Well, just the best overall.
Phew. It was almost an unpleasant revelation. Alright, let's get onto the streets once again. ESL 1, 2, 3. For a team battle, tier 7 and below weapons, tier 3 and below armor. Come and join us, gentle friends, one and all. We've only got another half hour or so to spend with you guys today, so make the most of it. Steve MC5 saying, make it quick, counterfeit. I hope this is quick enough for you, Steve. You and your wanting things quickly. Ugh. I almost left Steve off the invitation list.
Ouch.
That's right.
Also, remember, ladies and gentlemen, that at the end of today's stream, we're going to have a 1v1 between Counterfeit and I. Actually, before I join up, let me customize my cock V a bit.
I see. Ducking me, huh?
Well, of course.
Well, looks like we got our players ready. They don't have time for you to make your gun look fancy, Douglas. We're here to commit horrible murder on the streets.
That is not very nice.
Well, we're not very nice people here. 4v5, I'm pretty sure I can win that. Angel, welcome to even up the squad. So at least now you've got a decent chance to be able to join in the opposing squad. But let's waste no more time and get things started here on these mean streets.
Oh, so you're just gonna leave me, man?
Yep.
That's not very nice.
As you well know, sir, you can join in this game once it's underway, but if you do not join before all 12 slots are occupied, which seems like a pretty good chance, then you'll just have to wait this one out.
No, I'm gonna join up right now. Joining. I'm joining.
Man, I would love to have a suitcase with this Day of the Dead stuff on it. It looks badass. Shot in the butt, and it's too late. I think my scope might be a bit too excessive for... Oh gosh! Alright, it's time to hose some people down with a howser. Steve!
I can't join the game because there is full counterfeit and all I want to do is just play, man.
Well, that's what you get for trying to look fancy.
That sucks, man. It all sucks, man. I just want to play.
Well, do not worry, Douglas. We've still got plenty of time left here on PC Legendary Ploppy. You're going to follow me because I'm the coolest. I agree with you. I am, in fact, the coolest. Oh no! Standing in the wrong place. Playboy Gaming, Counterfeit tell dealers he's a noob. How rude. Why don't you tell him with a gun to the face?
Hey, Counterfeit, why you have to be so violent? What have I ever done to you, man?
Numerous acts of violence. Oh no, Playboy! Right when I was about to put down the health pack, Playboy comes round the corner like a bat out of hell. Ah! Bouncy bullet dropping on our heads. Ooh. Hey, come on, guys. Don't get carried away in the chat. We're here to have a good time. We express ourselves through acts of ultra-violence. Not through me words.
Meep, meep.
Oh no, we
Okay,
let them down, boys.
Ah, you guys lost. Nice. Dealers, dynamos, or dynamites. Let's go.
Roar.
Get wrecked, man.
We did, in fact, get really wrecked. It was... Oh boy, I'm going to join it later on. Because our team also left. Alright, we're going to set up another game dealers this time. You better get in there quick, the PC players, why they are voracious.
I will. I'm definitely gonna come in there, man.
Legendary Floppy, why do people have good gear? Well, I imagine it's probably because they play for quite a long time. That's the key. Always keep your eye out for some of these events which will help you get your stuff all the quicker. ESL 1, 2, 3. Dealers, where should we go for our next game of Team Battle?
Let's go to... Let's go to Vertigo.
Vertigo? That's not a map in this game.
Oh, wait.
Streets, rooftops, construction site, canals, scramble, museum, advantage, conversion, and overtime.
I messed up. I was thinking conversion and vantage and mix those two together. Vantage. Let's go to Vantage.
Alright. That's a good map for a good amount of players, and that's exactly what we have got here today. Come and join us. The game is up now. As we saw in the last game, space is at a premium. So don't waste the moment. Invites being sent out. Add us as a friend, and we will give you personal invites, just like we're doing right now, for all of our close personal friends from all across the world.
I'm in, Counterfeit. Wait. You're
Team
supposed to be on Team Blue, man. There we go.
What? We're already running out of space. Lovely to see so many PC players coming out here today. If you guys feel like playing in ESL competition next week, I'll drop the link in the chat. As yet, we are totally full up. Good grief, PC players, you guys come out in force and you didn't even know you were going to get a tournament today. Legendary Ploppy, sadly, not enough room at the end of this time round. Tell you what, Ploppy, you take my spot. Though, there we go. And Legendary Ploppy will be my agent in this game. Oh wait, now they left again. Now they joined again. How confusing. Alright, let's get started before everyone gets too confused and falls over. So Legendary Ploppy will be myself in this game. Where they score, I score. Where they die in ignominious defeat. Then I shall do the same.
Counterfeit, you're the one that will get defeated, mate.
I've got 2 defeats. And 2 hands.
Well, you're just gonna get defeated, mate.
Well, with players like someone and Ploppy on my squad, I'm pretty sure I'm unbeatable.
I don't think so, man. I've just customized my cockpit. It's looking real good. It's gonna hurt a lot. And did we lose connection to the server again?
I think we did. Well, shucks.
Well,
Dealers?
it didn't work for free falls either, right?
Hmm. I'm trying to think. So we've had that happen a couple of times. I'm trying to think if there was a particular thing that was causing it to happen.
Well, I can't remember if the other times it happened, it was on free falls. Or if it was just team battles.
Alright, ESL 123, let's try on a different map and I'll play this time myself. I don't know if that has anything to do with me being a spectator. I think I don't know if it's got anything to do with the fact I was playing in the beta before. I know that did mess things up previously because I think the game got confused as to what version I was running. But let's try around again and hopefully have a bit better luck this time round.
Okay, joining up.
I'm just gonna...
Oh, wait. Need to join up on that team. There you go.
Excellent. Alright, we've got Ploppy, we've got me, we've got the perfect blue team. Better than any team that ever did come before. PC players, if you want to play on the PC and win a big pile of in-game credits, the link has been dropped into the chat. Please do form a team, come and sign up. And if you don't have a team, then the details you'll need to find one have also been dropped into there as well. The Heat, I don't Tier 3 commander. I can try and remember. Remind me just before the next game starts.
Counterfeit, are you ready to get command set? Command C? Deleted, that's the word I'm going for. And apparently the customization I made to my cockpit doesn't turn up. No!
Well, the game's working this time, so I call it a win. Hurrah! Oh no!
Oh yes, you died. And I killed you.
We did.
Oh man, your team is getting smashed real hard.
Oh man, Kyushi's got our number.
Counterfeit, how does it feel to get smashed so hard? I've never tried it, so I can't tell you how it feels.
Oh man, we're getting annihilated. You're doing pretty well.
Thank you. 4 and 2. Could be worse. I have players who are doing better, but my team's winning, so can't complain. Oh wow. Infinity is the one carrying on your side of things. It's a bit of a shame that the game isn't tracking assists.
Well, your score kind of does. I think you get points for assists, so if you can see that your score is a lot higher than someone else with a similar kill numbers, then that's usually why.
Yeah, well, I kind of want to like track actual assists. I feel like tracking assists is a reasonable thing to do. Oh man. So, GG go next?
Oh, yeah. This can happen on Scrabble, which is just an absolute massacre as people just get...
Alright, one more kill, there we go. And I got inside top 3. Hey!
At least I was the one to die first. I mean,
Hey,
last.
you got 25 kills. Or your team got 25 kills. Look at me! That's me on the right. I got 10 kills. Dad,
Why,
get the camera.
That's one wild wolfy boy. Vahid, when will be the New Year update? I don't know exactly when it's coming out, but there's already been the beta for it, which has allowed, you know, the content creators to get information about it. Gosh, we got 1 kill. How embarrassing. Well, that was a quite legendary drubbing which we received. Alright, we got 18 minutes for me to change my future.
Well, I guess we're going to do one more game, and then we're gonna go for best of starting the best of one, a 1v1.
I suppose so. Alright, let's go for a free-for-all for our final game then, so we can get to the biggest openest field. What arena shall we use for our final conflict?
Vantage.
Alright, ESL 1, 2, 3. Game is coming up right now.
Right now?
Right now.
Or in a few seconds.
Gibran, you want to do a battle royale? I don't think we'll have enough time for another battle royale today, but we will absolutely try and get some in next week when we'll be back on PC once again. Because the battle royales are a lot of fun. Hero Gaming, you just need more practice, guys. Hero Gaming, you're killing me with kindness. Also, Duelist, you're not going to get in this game. No, you were too slow.
No way! No! Kick someone, man! I want to go in there. No!
These are all high quality.
Can you kick yourself?
Well, you're not even in the lobby at all. So.
I'm coming in now. I'm joining up.
Well, you're too slow, man. Way too slow.
Well, my PC is too slow then. No! I'm just gonna spectate then.
How about we both spectate?
Oh, I can join them. Nice. Ha ha.
I hope you lose. That's right, I went there. Full of rage.
That's not cool, man.
British Explorer.
I feel so betrayed.
British Explorer apparently is being invaded by aliens, and I'm assuming this is a Phoenix Point thing. Alright, dealers, what we're going to do is going to follow your performance all the way through this free-for-all and critique everything you're doing.
Okay, nice.
Oh gosh, so free-for-all... Actually, I think this might be a general iOS thing.
Where is everyone? Oh,
there
was someone.
Vahid is asking if your computer is using Windows 7, dealers. I have no idea.
Nope. It's using the latest Windows.
That's Windows 10, isn't it?
I guess so. I'm actually more of like a hardware guy than a software guy.
I think a lot of people will just generally use, like, I know for a while that Windows 8 was certainly not very popular. They tried a lot of new things with it, which didn't really work out. But I think people have been pretty happy with Windows 10. It's just that kind of, you know, this is what everyone uses now, because it's, unless you've got a very specific need, I think there wouldn't be a huge amount of reason not to use it.
Yeah.
Though I do think it probably would be better if there were more mainstream alternatives.
Well, you can always go for Linux.
Yeah, that's true.
Though I've heard that is really hard to use.
I think it's different for sure. I think Windows was quite hard to use when I first started using it.
Yeah, perhaps. Perhaps. Oh man, I'm getting destroyed.
Hero Gaming Simon doesn't play too much. That's why they get smashed when they play with the ESL players. Well, I mean, you know, the ESL players, they're the best players around. So it makes sense.
Same Hero Gamer Simon. I get smashed as well when I play against ESL players. Like, I feel unfair at the game.
You feel unfair at the game?
No, I feel like I'm fair at the game.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Well, when you're playing, you know, in the solo queue, then you're... I mean, we don't really have any matchmaking in these custom games. It's just every person for themselves. Vahid, to think that his computer uses Windows XP from 2001. Where did you get that idea, Vahid?
That is an old one.
Windows 10 is like on pad or phone, like mobile system. You're thinking probably of Windows 8, Vahid. Windows 10 is the one that's basically just an upgraded version of Windows 7. Because people were so upset about the way Windows 8 was done, which was very much really just a mobile operating system that was also, for whatever reason, put on PC. That they basically just gave up on the whole thing and went back to everything else. Looks like 7 is the strongest performing player, so we'll leave you down the bottom of the table, dealers, and check in at the top.
Ouch.
That's right. Not good enough to be on stream. What do you think about that, huh?
I'm just gonna say ouch, man.
Big oucharoo.
Gigantic ouch, man. It hurts.
Who's in the lead right now? It's 7 and Steve and Playboy and Zoom currently up at the top of the scoreboard. Let's see, I'm just going to note this down. So,
oh man, I'm getting smashed so hard. Why am I so bad at this game, Confit? Tell me, my friend.
well, you're in a pretty good place at the moment. Let's see, 8. It's not lost.
No, it's about to be lost. But then again, I feel like the field is very close. That's probably why I'm doing so poorly.
So, Hero Gaming Summon talking about, you know, not getting a chance to play too much in the week. I think it makes an enormous difference once you start playing, like, say, for like an hour each day. I think our brain actually starts reconfiguring and you start becoming dramatically better just by repetition. But I think watching other people play as well can let you pick up the sort of stuff they do, which can be a big difference maker. Like, I've been watching how the ESL players move. Made me a lot better immediately, though. I've kind of regressed since then. But while I was really trying to copy what they were doing in terms of how they approached it, and people in the chat give me advice as well, I actually got quite a lot better. And that wasn't from necessarily doing, like, playing a ton, but just kind of approaching the game differently. Fahid, yep. I don't think you're going to find too many people who are fans of Windows-based internet.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever used Windows Vista though.
I mean, it was okay. It was the first step towards Windows 8, really, in terms of being, like, more experimental. But it's, I don't know, I think people have different reasons for not liking it particularly much. It was, I don't know, I think it was possible. The thing is, it's tough, isn't it? It's like, if you're Microsoft, if you don't experiment, you're never going to really kind of push the envelope at all. And I don't know if this whole thing has really sort of taught Microsoft that they just need to not experiment. Because if they've basically just gone back to Windows 7 with Windows 10, with a few of the extra features that they picked up along the way, but the majority of the ideas discarded, then I guess it's a bit disappointing.
Yeah. Though I definitely think that Windows 7 was the high point of Microsoft.
I know for a long time a lot of people used to use Windows 7 in place of any of the later versions of Windows, but I don't think that's really the case anymore. I think Windows 10 has just taken that market back again.
I don't think you can even use Windows 7 anymore.
No, it's probably out of support. British Explorer?
Have you ever used what's called iOS? Or no, what's the one that MacBooks use?
Well, iOS is macOS is the Mac operating system. It's literally just macOS. iOS is the mobile operating system for them.
Yeah. Have you ever used macOS?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's fine. It's not really that different.
Well, I've never owned a MacBook, so I wouldn't know.
Alright guys, so we're going to do ourselves let's see, how much time have we got? So we've got about 7 minutes left, so we're going to do a little micro duel tournament between myself and D-List to end things out here today. So I hope you'll enjoy that. Right, so let me set that up now.
So it's time for the 1v1.
Yeah.
Are you ready to get smashed?
I'm always ready to get smashed.
Nice.
Right, creating
Why-
the game. Do you want
why-
Showdown or Abandon Site?
That's up to you, man.
Let's go for
Why doesn't
Abandon Site.
my accessories show up when I put them on?
I'm assuming it's a
Why?
rhetorical question.
Hmm? The accessories that I put on my cock V, they don't show up when I'm putting them on there, and then I go into a custom battle.
Maybe you're not worthy to carry such things.
Well, that might be true.
Right, guys, so this will be our last game of the day. So this one, you won't be able to access with the passkey ESL123. It's just a competition between the two of us.
So, is it a best of 3 or a best of 5?
Let's go best of 3.
Gotcha.
Oops, almost sent out a global chat invite. Let's get started. And so Bashar, so this is just between myself and D-List for this final micro series. So we'll play games of Duel which are themselves first to 5. And we'll play that as best of 3. So it's kind of first to 10 games? 10 round wins, I suppose?
Perhaps? I'm not sure. Oh, so this is the map that you always win on. Good luck, man.
Yeah, well...
Let's do this.
This, oh man, I really need to change what I've got there. That's no use
Wait,
at all.
did you have a sniper?
Yep,
Why would you go for a sniper?
because I'm cool that way.
That doesn't sound very cool, man. Oh no. Me no big fan.
Oh no! I got smashed again!
Nah, you just needed to move up closer to me, man.
Oh, I think I am actually using the tier 3 shotgun, which as it turns out is nowhere near as good as the Severance is. Thank you, Vahid, for that suggestion.
Well, at least now you know.
Gosh, I'm so slow. Wow, that is the tier 3. Yeah, that was terrible. Alright.
Oh no. Ah, damn. Last one.
I was like, I don't know if you see me, but...
Yeah, I didn't even spot you, man. Good job. Oh damn, oh shit. Oh sorry.
Yeah, I bet you're sorry. Basher, you play on iOS? Cool. Oh no!
Oh yes. Oh yes.
I'm one game from losing this one. Better pick it up.
Oh, nice one. Close
I'm
it
not a
up.
big fan of those alcoves. I think they're very, very restrictive.
Yeah, well, I shoot too early, so you spot me. Oh no!
That's right. Is it time for the comeback of the century? I
The
think you
comeback is
know
real.
the answer. That's right! Sit down, Dealers! Sit down! You tried to run, you tried to hide, but ultimately, you got stomped on.
Oh, damn. Well, fortunately for me, it's a best of three, man.
That's so you get to lose again. Alright, so that's the first of a potential 3 games. First game, to me. That's right, Peter Cannabin Huddle, your first winner. Dealers now need to win 2 in a row to claim back Danish honour. Or will he just become... I don't know, I haven't got anything. Have you got anything?
Smashed again, like in the Napoleon Wars.
Sure, let's do that. Will Napoleonic history repeat itself here, live on stream?
Okay, let's do this. Are we still on the same? Oh, still on the same map. No. Okay. Well, time to get smashing.
Let's do this.
Oh man. Oh, I'm tilting so hard.
That's right, get out of here. Where's the dealers? There's the dealers. Oh no!
Oh
You did
yes! I'm back! Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back! No!
And yet! And yet!
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this.
Cup of tea, Vicar!
Wait, what? I was behind cover! How did
You
kill me?
were not behind, but under. And under the ground. Ah, I really like these. I think I've told about this many times before, but I love these these things here. I think they're really cool. Just right, what we're doing? Oh, killing you. Oh no, I'm getting killed by you.
Oh yes! Oh yes! Well,
Is it
the
time for a comeback-less?
I absolutely think it is. Why is this so close? I'm not a big fan.
I didn't even know where you were. Oh, okay. I thought, like, as I was moving... Oh, man, that was intense.
Yeah, that was a really intense round. Oh no!
It was the duck. It was the duck at the end that did it for me. I felt like you completely lost track of me at that point. One last point. Yes! Yes! Who's the man? Ooh! Ooh! And with that, gentle friends around the world, definitively, Deedless, you better sit down because the pumpkin head has come to town.
Well, congratulations, Counterfeit. You win this time around.
Well, guys, that was quite the ride. But for now, I'm afraid that's all we've got time for this weekend. Go to your homes, to your families, to your beloved pets, and tell them today you saw majesty with your own eyes. And it was with a most orange of heads. We shall be back next week on PC for our weekly competition, as well as our double dosage of iOS. And if we get lucky, maybe we can even get some monthly files in there as well. We don't know yet, but we'll hope beyond hope. My name has been Counterfeit, joined by Deedless today.
Yep.
Deedless, if people want to see more of your Danish stylings, as well as your streams of games like Life is Strange and Alien Isolation, where should they be looking on the intertubes?
Well, if you want to watch my streams, you can go over to Twitch TV/DeedlessCasts. I try to stream once a week. Currently, I stream every single Monday. So, do come over for a bunch of fun.
You can find me in all the same kind of places, but Counterfeit Cast rather than Deedless Casts. The links are in the chat if you guys would like to check us out. If you haven't already, please do follow Modern Combat on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. They love it when they get more subs as a result of these streams. For now, though, again, congratulations to my defeated opponent. As Great Britain proves its superiority here today, David MC5 throwing up the middle finger. Nice to see you too, David. We'll be back next week with loads more MC5. For now, though, thank you again to Hero Gaming Simon, our moderator in the chat, to our admins who unfortunately weren't able to perform their duties today. Please do sign up for next week's competitions. I will drop the links in the chat to all of the relevant sign-up information. MD Bashar, come back next week. I'm afraid we are done for now, but we'll hopefully see you again soon. Next week, have a great game and a great week until then.